Hey guys, what's up? In this video I'm going to be doing a review on the iPhone 4 bumpers. Now, there's no way in the world that I would do an unboxing of this because it's probably the most simple packaging known to man. All you do is you get this thing right here. It's a piece of plastic glued onto a piece of paper. Your bumper is inside of here. Here's a piece of paper. On the back it shows you how the case works. It's kind of like a plastic band with rubber on the edges that wraps around the outside of your phone, and it does help with the if you do drop bars, this will fix that, but then again, any case will in general that covers that part of your phone. Retails for $29. I think that's a big rip, and I would not recommend this case because you can get a lot nicer case for that price. Alright, now you will notice something about this right away. I have duct tape on the inside. Now you may be wondering why I did that. I did that because I read up on some forums that this case actually does scratch the outside of the phone's stainless steel band. And there were pictures of people getting chips and scratches right there, so I didn't want that to happen to me. So what I did was I heard somebody on a forum say that you could use electrical tape, but I went ahead and used duct tape. Because the electrical tape, I don't know if you can see that, but I tried it before and it left all that black residue, so I decided to forget about that and put some duct tape on. And it seems so far that this has helped a lot. I've had this case on for about a week now and I have not had one scratch, but again, it's only a week. I don't know if the scratches have to build up over time by dust getting in there and then scratching your phone, but what I would recommend if you do have this case, take it off every week, clean it out, put it back on. Alright, so let's go and take a look at the case right here. Apple does say it is rubber, but this is plastic here. This is not rubber. This is plastic. You have rubber on the edges. You can kind of see the color difference. The white glossy part is the plastic, and then the darker kind of grayish part is the rubber. There's two metal volume buttons that look exactly like the volume buttons on the phone. Try and get this to focus in here. There you go. You can see the plus up and minus down. They are metal, and they feel exactly like they do on your phone. Cut out here for the mute switch, and this is the revised bumper. You can only get this one now. What the revised bumper is they simply just made this part bigger so it will work with both AT&T and Verizon iPhone 4s. On the top here, we have a cutout for the 3.5mm headphone jack and the microphone, and also a piece of metal that goes over the power button. On the bottom here, we have a cutout for the 30-pin connector, the speaker, and the microphone. Now, one thing I'm going to go and point out about this headphone jack is it's very, very small. The cutout is very small. So if you do have third-party headphones, such as, I don't know, some Beats by Dr. Dre or anything like that, you may have a tough time actually getting it in here. I have some Bose headphones and they're a bit thicker, and I managed to get them in there. What you do is you push them in there as far as you can, you kind of twist it a bit, and then this rubber will kind of work its way back up. So not too big of a problem right there, but if you do have some big ones, probably not going to work. So with the duct tape on the inside, that's going to protect it so you won't get as many scratches, if not no scratches at all, which I do like a lot. I'm really glad somebody mentioned that on the forum, because if they didn't, I probably would never be using this case. So let's go and take the phone here, put it inside, volume rocker side first. Then I'm going to go ahead and pull this part up right here. That one right there. Now it looks like I got it dead on, but sometimes on the back here you may have this rubber kind of, I'll see if I can get it right here, kind of looking like that a bit. What you gotta do is you just massage it around to make sure that the rubber actually goes up onto the glass. So it's not like tucked down behind glass or anything like that. Just kind of massage it around, make sure it's up and it looks nice, which it does. So that looks like I'm good to go. Now taking a look at that headphone cutout, you can see it is a very small hole. I mean, you're not going to be fitting in some large headphone jacks in there. Cutout for the noise canceling microphone. The buttons are very, very easy to press. Probably the best buttons on a case I've ever used. These buttons are phenomenal. You can hear that click. Very nice. Volume up, volume down work just as well. Very, very nice. Very responsive. You get that nice click. Right here we can see the cutout for the mute switch. This is the revised bumper again, so it will be a bit bigger to work with the Verizon and AT&T models. The AT&T one does look a bit better because it's more in the middle. The Verizon one is a bit down, but that doesn't really matter as long as you can get to it. A lot of people complain about this being too small and it's kind of hard to get to. I don't have any problems with that. I don't get why it's hard to get to. If you just have to put your fingernail in there and slide it down, it's really easy. It's not a big deal. I mean, if you're one of those people that have the phone in your pocket and you like just being able to slide your thumb like that to put it on mute or vibrate, whatever you want to call it, then this probably isn't for you. But for me, I always keep my ringer on, so I don't really have a problem with that at all. Now the bottom here, the cutout for the 30-pin connector, is very small. I mean, as you can see, it looks perfect, which it is, but you will not be able to fit any third-party 30-pin connectors in there. Cutouts for the speaker and the microphone are perfect. Very, very nice. Right on. Not off or anything. This is really nice. And this case, it only goes around the edge of your phone like I mentioned before, so if you have Zag Invisible Shield on the front and the back, you should be good to go. If you don't, like I don't, this probably isn't going to be the best case, because if you do drop it, the shock may be enough to actually crack the glass on the back. If you watched that Snazzy iPhone guy's drop test, this case seemed like a brute and it held up to every drop test, but then I went and watched the one by iFixYourEye, and after 2 drops, the phone was cracked. So, my guess is after a few tumbles, I'd take this thing off and throw on a different case. But I never dropped my phone, so I don't have to worry about that. But anyways, this is going to give you some good protection on the edges, not so much on the back, but I do believe that if you do drop it on the back on a flat surface, it should be fine. So that's basically it for this review of the Apple iPhone 4 bumpers case. I do like it a lot. I use it quite a bit. I use it probably the most out of all my cases just because it looks very, very nice. I do like the look at the back of the iPhone 4. It looks very slick. In this case, I think it makes it look a bit more slick. So thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video.